From now on, I'll be attempting 10,000 days of survival using a time machine. In the last video, I built an invincible fortress that made cultists look like food, created an automatic stew generator, and challenged 10,000 days of survival, but the server connection dropped and the challenge failed. Today, with a more compact fortress and unlimited cultist gems, I'll attempt 10,000 days of survival again. Let's start by choosing a class. Last time, I picked Defender, but this time, yes, the Cyborg is available. I considered trying the new class, but for this challenge, the laser cannon is too important, so I chose Cyborg. Now survival begins. Today's first objective, reach day 99 as quickly as possible. Of course, I can't treat this like a full speed run since I need to think about long-term survival, but last time, it took way too long. 81 minutes. What was that? I picked up 5 logs, dragged saplings back to camp with a mouse. See you later. The campfire reached level 2, and right away, I started farming to push it to level 3. Coal, a flashlight, more coal. Oh, a good axe, nice. With a better axe, I had more options on day 1. I quickly leveled the campfire to 3 and went straight to rescue the first child. Oh, a seed storage. On the way, I found a seed storage. Chili? Oh, chili. Got chili seeds. Cyborg upgrade. Farming just got faster. Right next to the seed storage was the first child. Unlike last challenge, this time I had a cyborg with a laser cannon, so there was no need to save bullets. Oh, wolf pelt, nice. My pelt luck is good again. I cleared the wolves easily, and before rescuing the child, I opened a chest first. Haha. Lately, people say it's not child rescue, but chest rescue. Can't disagree. Good sack. Day 1 farming was smooth. I rescued the child, grabbed the sack, and returned to camp. Before morning came, I needed 20 logs for the first bed. Done. On day 1, I rescued the first child, set up the first bed, and the counter jumped to day 4. On day 2, the pelt trader appeared. I needed a bunny foot. Bunny. Why won't it drop? Finally, I gave the pelt trader the bunny foot. Nah, nothing to trade for. Traded it for ammo. Gave him the wolf pelt too. Nah, ended up with a spear. The plan for day 2 was to rescue the second child, but the campfire level wasn't enough, so I had to spend the whole day farming. An entire day wasted on bunny feet and farming. Though late, the campfire finally leveled up. Now I could rescue the second child. While Assassin is the fastest class for speed runs, up to the second child, Cyborg is still quick. Plus, at level 3, Cyborg regains gauge with each kill, so it's very convenient. Oh, Alpha Wolf Pelt. I always get good pelt luck when recording. I'll rescue you. Hold on till I open the chest first. The rifle, nice. With that, I rescued the second child, crafted the second and third beds, and set them up, increasing the time multiplier to 6. Day 4, I wanted to immediately rescue the third child, but I hadn't gathered enough fuel to level up the campfire. So another day spent farming. While finishing up farming, the cultist raid began. This was welcome news, since I needed 3 cultist gems to build the last bed. The first raid only had melee cultists, so it was no problem.
Bruh.
Wow, what has happened? How did deer get inside? Haha. After the crazy deer left, I cleared the cultist easily and got my first cultist gem, which I'd be using a lot today. I fueled the campfire with everything I gathered, but it still wasn't enough. I went out to farm again, but if I couldn't push it to level 5 this time, I'd need another solution. Just in case, I even carry coal with the mouse. I traded the Alpha Wolf pelt for a large sack and fueled the campfire again. No more time to waste. I chopped down the saplings I'd grown, crafted a biofuel processor, and forced the campfire to level 5. Finally, level 5, time to rescue the third child. From the third child onward, they're guarded by bears. Even with a laser cannon, it was tough. But from above, it was only a matter of time. Finally rescued the third child. I don't really need back at camp. The multiplier rose to 7. After that, I hunted more cultists for the second gem, set up the map, sundial, and compass. Found the forge, crafted an anvil, then got the third gem from more cultists and placed the last bed. The time multiplier rose to 8. I farmed steadily for 29 days, but fuel just wouldn't drop. So I chopped countless trees and used biofuel to push the campfire to level 6. Wow, today's been exhausting, haha. Finally, on day 68, I set out to rescue the last child. With the laser cannon plus rifle combo, I cleared out the bears and finally rescued the last child. Still, earlier than last... Wait, what's this? The little koala prepared a ruby chest? Eat stew every day, okay? Chainsaw? That's insane, haha. I guess I'll have to reward the koala with some mammoth meat. With the last child rescued, the time multiplier hit 9. With that done, I can now prepare for long-term survival. First, the automatic stew generator. Unlike the last video, this time I plan to overlap 20 farm plots at once, so I need a lot of wood. Thankfully, I got the chainsaw early, so it didn't take long. Once I gathered enough, I placed the pot, crafted 20 farm plots with 200 logs, stacked them. Oh right, I need to surround it with wood storage first. I blocked the pot's 4 sides with wood storage, then stacked the 20 farm plots. And the automatic stew generator was complete. By the time I finished, it was already day 95. The moment I installed the oil drill, day 99 arrived. I tried to be faster, but it still took 71 minutes. Now I could farm at a relaxed pace. After a hectic rush to day 99, I looked at the map. Why had I explored so little? No wonder I've been short on fuel. While farming hard, I lost track of time. Too lazy to head back, I decided to spend the night at the tower. Truth is, I had a bathroom emergency. If you stay on the corner of the tower, even if deer or wolves spawn, they appear below you. So it works well as a temporary shelter when nature calls. After more farming and chopping down the trees I'd grown, I gathered plenty of resources. I crafted 10 torches and maxed out the safe zone. Nice! The foundation of the Invincible fortress was set. Next, it was time for Arctic exploration. In the last challenge, I gave up on crafting the mammoth helmet because of server lag. But today, I'll definitely get it done. I hunted Arctic foxes for pelts, combined them with the bunny feet I'd collected, and crafted a beanie. Then I hunted polar bears for 2 pelts and crafted the polar bear hat. Now the Arctic cold was nothing. Time to farm the Arctic. After farming hard, it was nearly evening, but there was no need to return to camp. If you climb on top of these structures, you're safe here. Alright, time to move again. Wait, what's this? Haha. Looks like wolves spawn on the roof. Anyway, I farmed the ice castle. The ice castle gives 3 forest gem fragments and serves as a mammoth hunting base. Let's quickly remove them. With the laser cannon and rifle, it was an easy clear. I collected 3 fragments, combined them with the ones at camp, and formed a full forest gem. With the fragments from cultist raids after day 100 and the ones from my koala friend, I'd already upgraded my workshop to level 5. So I immediately crafted the Invincible capsule, the respawn capsule. At this point, I didn't even need a fortress anymore. But I wasn't just going to hide inside the capsule for survival today. That wouldn't be enough. For stable mammoth hunting, I needed 2 teleporters, one for camp and one for the Arctic. Where should I place it? Ice castle? Wait, I never farmed the spire. Okay, let's go up. Wait a second. I can see mammoths from here. Could it be? Yes, unexpectedly, I'd found a safe mammoth hunting spot. Since mammoths spawn in fixed spots, I decided to place the teleporter right in front of the spire. Is that Tusk? In the last challenge, I killed 20 mammoths and didn't get a single one. I was bracing myself, but I got one instantly. Just one more to go. Second mammoth. What, really? I got mammoth tusk from just 2 kills. With 2 mammoth tusks and the wolf pelts I'd saved, I crafted the mammoth helmet. Last time, no ivory dropped, so I couldn't show it. Finally, here it is. With the Arctic conquered, I did one last farming run before building the fortress. The map still had this much left unexplored. Oh, a morning star. Along the way, I completed another forest gem and crafted today's key item, the time accelerator. With this running, I could spend cultist gems to skip the night and go straight to daytime. Perfect. I farmed more and picked up the strongest armor, the Thorn armor. Now I had the ultimate set. Farming complete. Now it was time to build the Invincible fortress that would fool the cultists. If you saw the last challenge, you'll know it requires a ton of wood. After gathering for ages, I collected 877 logs. I turned them all into fences and surrounded the camp. The fortress was complete, and as expected, the cultists didn't notice me or the camp. Just as planned. Now my plan was to AFK, let the cultists pile up farm gems, and keep running the time accelerator. But what? Why isn't it working? The time accelerator suddenly broke. Pretty shocking. But in situations like this, don't panic. Craft a hammer at the forge. With 5 scrap and 5 wood. Demolish it, then reinstall it. That fixes the issue. Next, I built a few wood storages, placing them near spawn points, so I could kill cultists easily from the base. Alright now, I can climb up and shoot them from here. I also set up shells on both sides to move sideways while attacking. Time to check the stews. I had about 180 enough to AFK for roughly 15 hours, while AFK gathered up cultist farm gems. About 400 days passed. By now, plenty should have piled up. Fewer than expected. Anyway, I cleared them easily with the cannon. In the last challenge, the stacked swords caused massive lag. But this time, defeating the cultists, burning the corpses gave me gems and reduced lag. I'll keep farming gems this way. Alright, let's tally things up. After 28 hours into the challenge, I passed day 3,200 with plenty of gems and forest gems. Originally, I should have had over 90 gems, but I used some wild farming cultists, so I only had 61. Still, 61 gems were enough to skip 549 nights. As you can see, the lag was building up. I had planted 150 saplings for later, but I chopped them all to reduce it. Wait, why am I burning them? I could have crafted them into materials. Finally done, haha. I spent 29 days chopping wood. The lag definitely improved. For optimization, I removed shelves I placed but never really used. Meanwhile, past day 3,500. Now, with the gems I'd gathered, I spun up the time accelerator to quickly push the days forward. I used 60 gems, skipped 540 nights, and reached day 4,000, spending 3 hours to use 60 gems, gaining 540 days, an incredible pace. Now time to farm gems more seriously. After 5 hours, I killed the cultists that had spawned and got 23 gems. After 6 more hours, I cleared them again and got 29 gems. So in total, 52 gems. After 8 more hours, I've been playing for 53 hours. Close to day 6,500. My original goal was 10,000 days. But since I streamlined the base and kept clearing cultists, the lag was lighter than last time. I felt confident. Maybe I could aim for the leaderboard. Wait, what? What's this deer? No way. Deer spawning, respawn capsule, get inside. Oh, capsule. Wait, deer can still detect me? Light the fire, light it. Phew. Turns out deer hadn't been spawning because I'd stayed in the respawn capsule. That was close. But why aren't you disappearing? I can't resist this. Riding the starving deer, haha, the ultimate mount. I even rode a normal deer that hadn't despawned due to lag. Then I cleared more cultists, farmed a ton of gems. I wanted to save over 100, take a thumbnail, then move forward. But the lag forced me to process them early. After clearing everything, I had 88 gems and 49 forest gems. After 3 hours, once I hit 100 gems, I'd spin the time accelerator and skip 900 nights. 3 more hours passed. Now at day 6,890. After clearing cultists again, I finally had over 100 gems. I almost used them right away, but by then it was 2 a.m. Too late. I decided to sleep, then use the time accelerator after waking. I slept 9.5 hours and passed day 8,000. With nearly 10 hours AFK, tons of cultists had piled up. Though at first glance, not too many. In reality, there were tons. Killing them caused extreme lag. Burning them all at once felt like it might crash the server, so I processed them in group. Each group had 41 cultists. No wonder it lagged. After 7 groups, 287 cultists in total. Suddenly, my sack bugged out. What? It wasn't filling up. Was this a black hole? Even after picking everything up, it stayed empty. If I dropped items and picked them up again, what the? I had no idea what bug this was. But as long as I could make stew. Except I only had 100 left. This was bad, I can't. With 100 stews, that's 500 minutes. 10,000 days might be impossible. Unless, what if I spin the time accelerator 103 times? Who knows what'll happen? Anyway, to reduce lag, I cleared the remaining cultists. Even they didn't move. No way, not like this. Unfortunately, after 71 hours of effort, the challenge ended at day 8,060. Though I briefly saw 8,069, the server must have already been crashing at 8,060. It was heartbreaking to lose over 100 unused cultist gems. I'll be back with an even more exciting video. See you next time.